Hey guys, welcome back. Yeah, you guys gave me a really good response on my previous vlog, so I'm gonna do another one. Today I'm heading out to build a little bit of a hide, a deer hide, and I'm going to fill my feeder up a little bit. This feeder's a lot further away. Oh, it's a lot more difficult to get access to this feeder because it's like literally in the back furthermost corner of the property. So it's a bit of a pain to get to. So yeah, we'll fill it up today. We'll swap the trail cameras over. I'm gonna do that on my other property as well, but that's another couple hours. So we'll try and get to both properties today, swap both feeders over. Not the feeders, the trail cameras, and fill this one up, build some blinds, and just increase the chance of getting a deer. I'm actually going to sit the other property today in the hopes of, sorry, I look like an idiot, I'm just crossing water on this dodgy track, and yeah, in the hopes of getting a deer. I've kind of decided if, oh shit, if the buck I want doesn't come through today, I'm not even going to bother. Like if a doe comes through, anything like that, I'll have the bow only. It's literally, I just want even Steven, as I call him, which is a really even buck. He's only about 3, I think, at the oldest. He hasn't got any palmation or anything like that, but he was hitting the area before I got the feeder out. So I'm hoping now that the feeder's been out for over a week, hopefully that they're moving in and actually back to using it. I'm not that certain they will, but all I can do is try and hope and see if we get lucky. So I will be back in the corner in about 10 minutes and I'll show you what's going on. I only got to do that like 200 more times to get to where I want to go, but that's all right. Oh, and I got asked before, the dogs. That's Piper. That's Trixie. So there you go. They're always with me, no matter what I'm doing, whether I'm working, hunting. Yeah, they're just kind of like best friends. They're with me all day. Sorry, Brady, you're close, but no one can compare to Trixie. I have a love for that dog that's impossible to match. So, all right. See you in a minute at the feeder. Hey, all right. So this is my kind of feeder and blind. You can see the feeder in the back there, and there's a little blind just here, but it needs some work. So you can see I've cleared it out a little bit, but I've got this mesh, and what I'll do is I'll put that up, and then I can just, then I can thread the reeds into it, and hopefully make like a fairly good blind. It'll be nice and quick. Well, I probably won't actually build it today. I'll put it up. Of course, I forgot a hammer and snips to cut it to the right length, but I can at least put it up and start it, and then I'll get the corn up, and yeah, we'll go from there. So not particularly hopeful. As you can see, there's still lots of corn and oats and everything. So yeah, I don't think it's getting hit, or at least it's not getting hit a lot. So it's a bit of a bummer. I'll dump that timer down to like 1 second. But maybe there'll be something on here. So I'll have a quick look through, and then if I see anything, I'll show you. Well, that's a bit of a bummer. There's literally nothing on here. So not a single even roo or anything has come and look. So I'm not even going to change the SD card. What I'll do is I'll just format it. And if you format the SD card, it'll wipe it. So it's a bit of a shame. I'd really hoped that something would be hitting this. But it's what it is. So I'll get this filled up and I will change the timer to 1 second. And maybe I'll grab some corn and spread it further out, try and get some stuff in. because that's all I can really hope to do. So I've just put some more corn in there, and what I'm going to do is make a bit of a breadcrumb trail. I'd already done it a little bit. You can see here there's a little trail of corn, so I'm just going to extend that as far as possible with about a third of a bag. Just maybe it'll increase my odds, hopefully. Just try and get one start moving down the trail and get it to the feeder. Once a couple get there, I feel like I should then be pretty lucky and that they should attract others, but it's just about attracting others. So yeah, stay with me. Alrighty, breadcrumb done. So all I can do is hope that that works now. The girls are racing to the shade, which is kind of funny. So I'll get some water out in a sec, but yeah. So breadcrumb done. I'll start that blind, and all I can do is just hope that it works. There was 2 does hit the pile of corn before I put the feeder up, so I don't know. I'm not a deer expert. I just put in a lot of hours, and all I can do is hope that this works. But yeah, have a look. You can see corn, and then I've just followed the game trail, which connects up to the feeder. The other feeder, I reckon, probably already has deer coming back to it, even though I put it out later, because I put it on a bunch of game trails. But yeah, so I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. So hopefully there's on the other game feeder. If I'm sound a bit slow, I'm trying not to say the word because I listened back to myself and I was like, man, that's super annoying. So yeah, I apologize if I'm sounding a little bit slow. I'm trying to catch myself every time I say which is, yeah, So yeah, I'll get this feeder up and we'll go, not the feeder, the blind up, and then we'll go from there. Oh, bye bar. She's got a bit of a fix them all on her ear because she kept tearing it. I think she caught it on a barbed wire fence when she went under one, and it's just ripped it and bled, and she just won't seal up. So we put that on, which is working pretty good. It's cleaning up, but it's just taking time. So I've been working on this for a little bit. As you can see, I've got this chicken wire. It's just vinyl wrapped or coated, and I'm gonna need to get some more posts for it because it's obviously not very sturdy right now. But I'll get some more posts for it, hold it up. I'll get another sheet as well to go across here, so then I'm covered on all sides. And then all I'm doing, as you can see, is I've just got reeds. Any kind of greenery will work, and literally all I do is just thread it. No, that's not a very good one. Preferably do it with like a clump, but you can then, a bit easier with 2 hands anyway, but you can just thread that through, and you see how it's kind of self-holds. Then that'll dry in place, hopefully, and make a pretty good blind. And I can just work on it every time I come, you know, spend 5-10 minutes each time working on it and building it bigger. Obviously there are positives and negatives to this kind of blind, that being that eventually it's going to biodegrade and fall apart, but it's pretty cheap, you know. It's like 20 bucks in wire and pickets, and you're good to go, and it will look very natural when you're done. It's just going to take a long time to actually get it done. So yeah, that's just something to consider. If you want to build one like this, it'll work for me because I'm a tight ass / broke, and it'll get this working and hopefully work. Really the big thing now is waiting for deer actually to start using the area and then going from there. So yeah, well, you can see how it's going, and we'll keep working on it. I'm being watched, panting like mad, just sitting in the shade. And yeah, so I'll carry on. I'm gonna go to the other, I'm going home, but I'll take a big detour and we'll go to the other property, and I'll swap all the cameras because I kind of got the rest of the afternoon off, so I can afford to do all the extra driving. But then we can go, I can swap the cameras, because what I want to do is I've got new cameras that they're not as good as my previous one, but they do take a nice video. But I really like the audio on the Bushnell, I think it is, the trophy cam. So I'm gonna move the trophy cam to my feeder so that I get that audio and really good. And then I'm gonna actually put out a few more cameras on that property and this property because I want to try and get a buck rubbing its antlers, and I think I know a few spots I can get that. So I'm going to try that, and yeah, so stay with us, guys. So just about to head off. Put the car all packed away. I'm going to walk in, change some cameras, move some cameras, and then I'm going to go sit my final spot. Wind actually looks good for the spot I'm going to sit. It's not ideal, but it's like 60% good, so I'll take it. I'll just show you guys as well. So got both dogs. They got their GPS and training collars on. You can see the daughter I've got on a halty, which I've then just got tied to my waist. And the reason I do that is because the daughter just wants to play a bit too much. And so I found that if I put her on the leash, then she's good. The mum continues to work. As soon as I take her off the leash, she really wants to play. And she's getting better. She's doing it less. She's kind of clicking that hunting time is not playing time. And the mum knows that as soon as I put the collar on her, it's go time, and be calm. We walk quietly, we walk together, we hunt together, and just that sort of stuff. That wind is shit, I'm sorry. And I really need to get a microphone or something for this. But yeah, so we're gonna walk in and fingers crossed. I'll probably sit at the blind for a couple hours, ideally to about 7. Maybe might pull off earlier depending how I'm feeling. It's not a serious hunt. It's basically only if the buck I really want came today would I actually draw an arrow back and try and kill it, I think. It's easy to say that now until an animal gets in front of me. So yeah, we'll go from here. I seriously hope I got that on camera. Little doe, 30 meters. Wasn't really expecting that. That's really cool. I really hope I got that on camera. I'm not sure if you can see that, but yeah, it's I've got the deer getting a bit wary that I'm on camera, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna move this camera, and I'll keep you with me, guys. That was pretty cool. So I'll play that trail cam video like right now, so you can have a look at it. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that. Pretty cool. I really wasn't expecting them to be out this early, so that's very exciting. I just wanted to show you guys this. So that's actually a rub tree from last year where a buck scraped its antlers to clean them off, clean the velvet off. So I'm going to actually put one on this year's rub tree. But yeah, just wanted to show you that. So yeah, going to keep walking into my hide, and fingers crossed. Don't know how recent these are, but they've got to be within the last day. Literally walking on deer tracks. So that's super exciting. Hopefully they're going to the feeder. This is the idea I have for the other blind. I've already started it on this one, as you can see. And if you look, you can see I've put the branches through and there's the pole. I think small leaf plants and reeds would work better. I hope you guys can hear this, but yeah, small leaf plants and reeds would work better because they won't, when they die, their leaves won't fall off. So it'll work better for longer. But I just made this quite quickly the other day. Nothing on the trail cam here. I went and quietly looked, except a couple foxes, so maybe I got lucky, maybe they'll come in. But I'll still chill out here for a couple hours and see what happens. So wish me luck. If you like that and want one that isn't covered in sweat, go check out the website, theausieoutdoorsman.com. We've got all of our merch up there, so if you want to get some merch and support us, please go check that out and enjoy. The pups are not liking these March flies. Not liking the March flies at all. Hopefully a deer or fox or something pops up soon. It's 6:05, so I think I'm going to call it and head home. So I'll start packing up and yeah, head off. Bit of a bummer, but the deer haven't started using this feeder again yet, which is annoying. So just gotta hope that they get back into the swing in the next couple of days. All we can do is hope.